Hello everybody and welcome again to Collecting and Hobbies. Now, I actually just shot this review, but I ran out of space. So I'm going to do it over. It was an unboxing review. And we're unboxing the Star Wars Elite Speeder Bike from The Force Awakens and came out September 4th, 2015. And I just noticed something. It says Star Wars. So I think that just confirms what I was just thinking. Was this in the movie? But it's like jungle in space. That's the jungle. I don't think it was. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. That's the Stormtrooper everybody went crazy about when it first came out. And I got this on sale for $15 on Target.com. And they are $15.95 or something. They're regularly like $20 to $25 depending where you buy it. There's a brief description. Reserved for most experienced scouts and high-risk missions, these elite speeder bikes have been upgraded with heavy blasters and powerful new engines. So this is supposed to be an upgrade from the Return of the Jedi versions, because this is episode 7, not episode 6. But that's the Stormtrooper everybody was going crazy about when it first came out. Contents: 1 vehicle, 1 figure, and 1 accessory. So that's actually where it says that. And if you care, the date code says 53361 on the box. So I've already unboxed it, actually. I've already taken it out. There's a little thing that comes with. That's how big it is. And it took me a good 4 minutes just to get him to hold those, because his hands aren't actually designed to hold something that big. They're actually designed to hold something more like his little blaster that it comes with. Which, now you remember in Return of the Jedi, they had that little pouch, just like the Black Series speeder bike they made recently, about a year or two ago. So this one's kind of similar. He's just like all the other Stormtroopers, First Order Stormtroopers. He's got a little slot on his leg. Now I wouldn't keep it there permanent. I mean, if you're gonna display it, but if you're a kid and you're gonna handle it a lot, it does fall off easily. But it also stays on pretty firmly if you're just going to display it. But that's a neat little trick to do that. And my overall review, what I was basically saying, if you look there, you can see some paint issue right there. If you look at the glare, there was a bunch of red paint, kind of looks like fingernail polish. And I took a little Sharpie, a black magic marker, Sharpie, and just kind of covered it up a little bit. And the paint seems a little inconsistent, so it also seems a little warped on the right side. Those 2 little blasters you see right there on top, they're posable. They can move, and they move up and down. You can actually use that as a kickstand. Now, I almost said basically this is an epic fail, but see, because the way he's positioned, that's the only way you can get him to hold that. And he does have peg holes in his feet, and there's pegs on the bike, and these move up just ever so slightly. This one's already got a stress mark on it, and I don't think I put that there. I didn't put that there. I didn't even touch that hardly. I tried to move it up a little, and it just pops off. Now, one good thing about this particular thing, I mean, now that I've already got them all posed up or whatever, hooked up. Oh, this blaster was kind of reminiscent of the one on the old Return of the Jedi speeder bike. It's hard to see. This is a little bitty thing right there. It's actually backwards when you first buy it, or at least mine was. Yeah, this part was facing that way. So that would be like shooting backwards into the bike almost. There's a hole here. I have no idea what that's for. It's supposed to combine something, plug something in. I don't know. A missile maybe? Maybe they're going to have it fire a rocket backwards. What is that there for? Don't know. And this does pop up. So you can see the engine. Just like the old one, kind of. But the old one from Return of the Jedi, if you really don't remember that, it was 1983, so it would, you push the pad on the back, it was like a button, and it would explode. It had a little spring right here, and go flying upwards, and, make the rider fall off, because they didn't have peg holes on there. And these were like spring-loaded when you sat it down, and it made these things move. And so they do move. You can cover it up like that, or you can put them back up a little bit. It's like the old one. The old one, it was a lot different. Had a lot more stuff. I don't know why Hasbro's being so cheap. I mean, maybe they thought, oh well, this movie might bomb. It might not. We don't know. They definitely cut costs. They haven't been making anything with the spring-loaded action lately. Although they did put that on the X-Wing, spring-loaded, because that was like a 30, 40 bucks at least, $40, $50 depending on where you get it. eBay was going for like 100, 200 for a second there, but yeah. He has super articulated knees. Those are ball jointed knees, so they move up and down, and they move, in and sideways. See if you can see that. Just like all the regular super articulated figures that they've been doing for the last, since like 2008 or whatever. Those are like Black Series knees. He doesn't have that. Those are the only extra articulation he has, because he could barely move. See, there goes his blaster right there. Just fell off. And so he is a 5-point of articulation figure, more or less. He's got the boy jointed head, just swivel, moves his arms up and down, moves his legs up and down, but he's got the knees that bend and swivel. So that's technically 9 points of articulation, which is a good thing. Maybe that's one of the reasons why everybody wanted this trooper so bad. I don't know how many times I went to Target. I saw the trooper missing. Now, he did have a little paint issue right there, because it's like a manufacturing thing. See that? It's a regular Stormtrooper body. It has that indentation there. So the manufacturing, the little print machine, when it prints that red stripe on him, it doesn't get in that little hole there. And so that's why one of the reasons why it took me so long to open it, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to deal with it. But they're all like that, I guess. But the overall look of this speeder bike is really awesome. It looks really cool. I mean, look at these guns right here. The aesthetic is, wonderful. But, these things, are really fragile, kind of. This thing's fragile, sort of. This one not so much. This one does. This one falls off. Maybe that's why it's got that stress mark. I don't know. But I mean, these things are really tight. I would suggest, now that I've already done it, you put them on the bike and just spin them forward, because these things are kind of, they don't move backwards. They only move outwards, which is kind of weird, because it has that joint there. It's got another joint in here. It just kind of strange how they did that. And this little blaster down here, I like that. The one from Return of the Jedi was black, but it's got this little hook on the back side part of it. And there's really no reason for that. It just gets in the way. There you go. See a little better. The camera's not focused. I shot super high definition last time and I ran out of room. So I had to do it over. I only shoot one video at a time, then I gotta upload it. Running out of memory. So here's where something attaches. I don't know what, but so the overall look, I can give it out probably a 10 out of 10, just out of the way it looks. Now there were paint issues. Other than the paint issues, the look of it looks great. There's a little issue there, and the way the figure, I mean, he's supposed to sit on there. I think the only way you could you'd have to get somebody that didn't have these pouches and stuff, because it blocks the articulation because of his armor. He can't sit down. He can't sit in a sitting position, which is kind of silly, but should have made these softer. See, this is all one piece, I think. This is part of the mold of the body. I should have spent a little bit extra to make that, but they really cheapen out, and it's kind of annoying. And the paint issues, on the figure, paint issues on the speeder. And if it would have came in like a clear plastic thing that hangs up, bubble, instead of the box, I would have been able to see all that. I would have grabbed a different one, but I bought this online, so yeah, you can see a little bit right there. You can see the peg going into his foot, but it's pretty tight actually. It's a lot tighter when he's in the right position, when he's sitting, when he's in a different position, but you have to push him so far forward. I think they should have done something, though. They should have done something where, I guess, actually the design of it, I mean, this isn't in the movie, I guess, but for $20, $25, I kind of expect something to shoot, some kind of spring-loaded, like a missile or cannon or, something. Or, where it explodes like the last one. Or maybe they didn't do it because they think, oh, we're just copying the other one, the old Kenner one. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they can't do it because of that. I think Hasbro owns. I mean, they bought Kenner a long time ago, 1995. Actually, they bought Tonka, who bought Kenner first, I guess. But I think it's cool though. I like it. I could display this. So I give the actual product, the general product of what they're going for, just by the look. I mean, the look of it is a 10 out of 10. It's awesome looking, but the way they executed it and the amount that it cost should be more like $14.99, especially when the figure doesn't sit down, or even $9.99, $12.99. I got it for $15.95, and I actually got something else with it on sale. What I'll do next, the Kanan Y-wing bomber. See, Star Wars, no Force Awakens. Kanan's not in the Force Awakens. Probably already seen it by now, but so I'm gonna do that one next. And he's got paint issues too. His goatee's a little crooked. His eyebrows slightly faded. That's why I haven't opened these, because I was just gonna take them back, but I was like, I don't want to be the person go in there and say, yeah, his got a little, his face doesn't look right. Try to trade it in. I haven't seen a Kanan Y-wing bomber at Target for a long time. I don't think. Maybe on Force Friday I did. I think it was in a Rogue One package now. I'm not sure. I don't really remember. I know I've seen a lot of these at Walmart. These you can still find around. They started making them. I think they put them in Rogue One packaging. I think that, or I don't know. I know the Walmart Super Centers, they have tons of those just sitting up there above, and they just got them like on Force Friday. So they got like 10 of them or 12, and then another section underneath, and it just depends on which your Walmart. But anyway, they're pretty easy to get. So if you want to pick one up, I would go on eBay. You might be able to get it for $10 to $13 with free shipping because they are, they've been out for a while. And or if you're a collector, I would get some more of these troopers just because they're super articulated. Uh, until the Death Trooper super articulated comes out. He's not. Wait, actually, he did come out. He just came out, I think, because they got the Gen Urso. That's a Walmart exclusive, but they're like $13. So, but these have the knees. Maybe you can customize it. I don't know, but it's I mean, other than the fact that he just kind of looks, I guess it doesn't look too bad. I mean, you'd have to be in that position sometimes, probably when you're riding this thing at breakneck speed, what they call it on the Star Wars tape from a long time ago. They, yeah, but I just wish it did something, something. I wish it exploded like the old one. That was, everybody loved that. That was awesome. Yeah, but whatever. It is what it is. It's $15.95 now, so or I think I saw it on eBay, $10.99. Another one $13.99. But I had a Target gift card, and it's like it was only for like $40 or something. So like, what am I gonna buy over there? I don't normally go to Target because I'm actually a retailer, so I normally don't buy these things. But since I'm getting it for wholesale price, okay. Because these right here, the Y wings, they're $19.99 now, I think, but they're $24.99. This is the one that comes with the Ray assortment. These are $19.99 assortment because the boxes are different. And Hasbro, going for maximum dollar, so you can tell the difference here. See how big this box is. Actually, and then this box. You have to, and barely stretch that far. So anyway, see if I'll put them down here on the floor. There you can see the difference. One of the speeder bikes 19, and the other one's 24. But I actually got the Y wing for cheaper, $14.45 I think. The other one was $15.95. Also, the Y wing I think has been released previously under Star Wars Rebels logo, something like that. All right, so my review, I give the bike, like I said, the look, 10 out of 10. Paint issues, but the overall product, because he didn't sit down right, and it's got this little warp part problem. It doesn't explode. It doesn't really do anything. I think it should be $14.99 instead of $19.99 because it doesn't do anything. I'm glad it has super articulated knees. I think the old one did too, the Power of the Force one, but even that one I think exploded. The most recent, even the I don't know what the swoop did. I never had one of those. The Shadows of the Empire swoop, but it came with like a red trooper. But that was like for a book, expanded universe, not in a movie. For those of you who don't watch them, read the books or comics or. So anyway, overall, because of what it is, because of the paint issues, I had to get like an 8.5, I guess. But because it doesn't really do a whole lot, but it is a cool piece to. For $19.99, you gotta give it an 8.5. For $14.99, well, for what I paid for it, $15.95 plus tax or whatever, I still give it an 8.5 because it's like $20 of tax almost, tax and shipping. So, all right, that's my review of the Star Wars. I guess it's from Force Awakens. Like, it's got a First Order Stormtrooper, or maybe not. The Elite Speeder Bike with the I guess Elite Stormtrooper. I'll see you next time.